Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagiremo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, here the major headlines for the national news. Respect choice of voters, accept outcome of results. Buhari tells candidates. IGP orders restriction of movement from tomorrow 12 midnight to Saturday 6 p.m. Delta warns fuel dealers against exploiting citizens. Banks not shutting down services for elections. Japa with sense, bankers have now joined runway tells Nigerians. Ekweremedu, alleged organ harvest victim caught in web of lies, and lastly on sports. AFCON on the 20. Flying Eagles beat host Egypt in first win. Now hear the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari has advised the candidate contesting the general election to respect the choice and voice of the electorate. He said this on Wednesday at the signing of the peace accord by the candidates and chairpersons of the 18 political parties participating in the presidential election. The peace accord signing ceremony was organized by the National Peace Committee. The president said since the start of his administration, he has been committed to leaving a legacy of free, fair, credible, safe and peaceful elections. The chairman of the committee asked me to deliver a goodwill message in support of issue-based and peaceful campaign and political rallies devoid of insults and personal attacks, he said. I readily agreed because this is my personal belief and conviction that we need to dwell more on issues that are fundamental to Nigeria. We will continue to act with neutrality and allow the rule of law to take precedence over political expediency. We have demonstrated that with all cycle elections, we allow Nigerians to decide who should govern them. Inspector General of Police Usman Baba has ordered the restriction of all forms of vehicular movement on roads, waterways, and other forms of transportation from 12 midnight tomorrow to 6 p.m. on Saturday across the country. The IGP said only those on essential services, such as Independent National Electoral Commission officials, electoral observers, ambulances responding to medical emergencies, firefighters, journalists are allowed to move on election day. Baba, who gave the order in Abuja, said it is part of measures put in place to ensure a safe, secure, and conducive environment for the conduct of the elections. He said it is aimed at ensuring public order management, the safety of electorate, as well as assisting the security agency in effective policy in the preventive hoodlums and criminally minded elements from disrupting the electoral process. The IGP, in a statement yesterday by the Force Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, warned those security aides and escorts to deceased from accompanying their principals and politicians to polling booths and collation centers on election day, as anyone found floating the directive will be severely sanctioned. Delta State Petroleum Product Monitoring Committee has cautioned fuel dealers in the state against exploiting citizens by selling at arbitrary prices. Chairman of the Task Force and Commissioner for Oil and Gas, Prince Eman Agbaduba, gave the warning yesterday in a statement made available to journalists in Asaba. The selling at unapproved price was prohibited and warned that the task force would swoop on such filling stations soon. Agbaduba said the state government was confirmed about the issue caused by fuel and naira scarcity and how it was affecting livelihood of the people across the state. I warned that around filling stations would be compelled to sell at approved price or risk being shut down. He urged the petrol marketers to comply fully with the cashless policy by deploying point-of-sale machines to enable customers buy with ease instead of demanding for cash, which was not available. The Association of Corporate Affairs Managers of Banks, the umbrella body of corporate and marketing communication professionals working in Nigeria's banking sector, has debunked the rumors trending on social media that the Central Bank of Nigeria will shut down banking services for 5 days between February 23 and 27 because of the general election. In a statement signed on Wednesday by its president, the association said no deposit money bank or the institution providing financial services in the country has received such a directive from the Central Bank of Nigeria. Bolarinwa said up until this moment, no deposit money bank or other institution providing financial services have received any directive or communication from the CBN. The doors of their physical banking also shut their digital platform and online banking channels against the customer because of the elections. While urging Nigerians to avoid panic spending, Bolarinwa also noted that Nigeria has put pressure in place to ensure seamless financial transactions during the electioneering period. Customers who wish to carry out transfers or use electronic banking services will have to unearth access to these services before, during, and after the elections. Otunba Olusegun Ransewe, Director General, National Council for Arts and Culture, has cautioned Nigerians to be careful of joining the Japa wave in search of a better life, saying many who did are struggling to return back home. Ransewe told the New Agencies of Nigeria on Thursday in Abuja that trend has led to the disintegration of families and many marriages collapsing. According to him, bankers and lecturers have joined the list, adding that there is a need for those who desire to migrate to other countries to plan ways to avoid becoming a nuisance. He said Japa syndrome should not be celebrated, saying many people who have done so will be regretful and would not tell their families the truth. Ransewe said Nigeria would be great again, calling on everyone to keep hope alive and believe better days are ahead. The trial of Senator Ike Ekweremadu, his wife's daughter and doctor, was yesterday annotated with drama when the alleged victims of the alleged organ affairs was caught in a web of lies. He admitted to a series of lies about this person, parents, and proceedings that led to his reporting to the London police. Ekweremadu, alongside his wife Beatrice, daughter Sonia, and the doctor Obina Obita, have been prosecuted by the Crown Prosecution Service for allegedly bringing David Onwamine into the United Kingdom to access a kidney to treat Sonia. Onwamine, the alleged victim who is the key witness of the Crown Prosecution Service, however turned the gallery to the Old Bailey into opera and drama yesterday when he admitted to lying to the police at the several points. He was in the witness box yesterday as he was cross-examined by the counsel to one of the defendants, Dr. Obina Obeta. He admitted that contrary to his earlier claims of being 15 years of this time, he reported in May 2022. He was actually 21 then and presently 22 and will be 23 in October. Contrarily to his earlier claim of being an orphan and homeless person in Lagos, Nwamini told the trial yesterday that his parents are alive in Ebonyi State and that he was relatively a successful trader of food accessories, and he said he made a profit of about 3,000 naira daily from his business. And lastly, on sports. Nigeria's Flying Eagles on Wednesday beat host Egypt 1-0 in their second match at the ongoing Under-20 African Cup of Nations. It took a 74th minute strike from Solomon Agbalaka to give the Nigerian team the much-needed victory and 3 points ahead of their final group game against Mozambique. Nigerians falling by the same margin to Senegal in their opening game on Sunday. Nigerian football fans said the victory was well-deserved, putting the team in a comfortable position. A fan based in Lagos, Tope Ayomekun, said the match was tough, considering the Egypts were playing in front of home fans and also needed victory after drawing their first match. It was a great match that had to be electrifying moment expected from both sides, but in the end, the Nigerians were the Nigeria dream prevailed. I congratulate the team and wish them more success, Ayomekun said. And that concludes the national news for this hour. But before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Respect choice of voters, accepts outcome of results, Buhari tells candidates. IGP order restriction of movement from tomorrow 12 midnight to Saturday 6 p.m. Delta warns fraud dealers against exploiting citizens. Banks not shutting down services for elections. Japa with science banks have now joined, Ransewe tells Nigerians. To join us on all our social media handles, on Facebook at Gbagedemo with Alawi at Debayo, please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram at Gbagedemo_22, please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. For your advert, please call the number displayed on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on BGI TV. I am Sant Olakomi Ajikade. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.